Hungry Snacks Meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Cool celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people like, oh,
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really wouldn't be able
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey guys, all right. You guys been waiting in the chat all about the trees. Hey girl, Monica, the Hype Media, mwah. Kiana Jackson, hey. So yeah, we are here to talk about the 2021 VMAs. Oh my God, it was jam-packed. It was full of surprises. It was full of catastrophes. It was full of do's and don'ts in the fashion arena. So we're going to talk about it, okay? It was a lot going on. Doja Cat, she hosted the affair. She had all types of outfits. She dressed as a worm. She had a chair as a hat. She even performed and floated, you know, across the stage. I guess she was in space. I didn't like anything about Doja Cat. So yeah, we'll be talking about the VMAs. So let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. Before we get started, you guys let me know if you can hear, if you can see, if it's giving sound. Let me know if it's giving sound. You guys let me know if you can hear. Is it giving sound? Hey, Alice Morris. The Hype Media says lackluster performances, to say the least. My thoughts exactly. It just didn't do it for me. I feel as though some of the performances were good. Some of the performances were not so good. But it wasn't anything that gave me the wow factor. No one really came out and just really did it for me. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're just going to jump right into it because we got a lot to discuss. There has been a lot of conversation around a couple of the performances, and we're going to talk about it. So what, you know, really what I really wanted to cover, I'm not going to cover Olivia Rodrigo and Camila Cabello's actual performance. I'm actually going to cover my observation as to what I see the industry doing to our youth. And when I say our, I mean Black Americans. What I see the industry doing to our youth as it pertains to the culture and, you know, what they represent, and their creative directors and the people that are the machine that is behind these artists. I'm going to talk about what I observe. If you look at, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? Show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what I'm getting at, okay? because you know some of y'all, you have to actually, you gotta show you, because I can't just tell you because you know you're like, oh Sweetie, you I gotta show you. I have to show you. I have to give you a visual. So Octavia, Olivia Rodrigo and Camila Cabello. How do you say it, baby? I mean, it's your generation. How do you say it? Camila Cabello. How do you say it? Camila Cabello. That's how you say it. Camila Cabello and Octavia. Why do I keep calling this girl Octavia? I want to say Octavia Spencer. That's why I keep saying Octavia. The girl name is Olivia. The girl name is Olivia. Olivia. Y'all gotta excuse me. I have I'm really congested. I've been congested the past couple days. Excuse me. I gotta get that. All right. So Olivia Rodrigo. Let's look at her outfit. Now y'all see this. I'm gonna remove this little thing right here so you can see. Now look at Olivia Rodrigo. All right. This was during her performance, okay? This was her performance. Now, this is Olivia Rodrigo on the red carpet, okay? This is her on the red carpet. This is her on the red carpet, and this is her and her performance, all right? This is Olivia Rodrigo. This is a little, you know, the little young white girls, okay? The little young Disney girls. These are the little young white stars, the little starlets, all right? These are the white girls. It's giving white Disney princess, all right? It's giving white, I'm pure. It's giving, I'm a teenage pop star. It's giving, my body is covered. Okay? That's what it's giving. Now, look at Camila Cabello. Okay? Because I got to show you, I got to give y'all visuals. Okay? Look at Camila Cabello. It's giving covered. It's giving evening gown. It's giving my ass is covered. My titties are covered. I'm just going to show you a little thigh. Let you think about what I might look like. I might give you a little boob just to tease you a little bit. But it's giving covered. It's giving Latina spice. It's giving Latina spice. Doon 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 doon. That's what it's giving right there. I'm a Latina. Din 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 din. Papi, mama safrita. Din 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 din. That's what that's giving. Okay? It's giving I'm covered. It's giving I'm giving you, you know, imagination. I'm teasing. But when you look at our girls, they have to be, everything is out. Their asses is out. You know, it's nothing left to the imagination. You know, I'm gonna show you. Right? Look at Normani. She's got her, you know, she was about the most covered in the evening, but you know, she jumped up on Tiana Taylor and she gave a little show, you know, We've got her. We got Chloe Bailey. You know, I don't know what pose that was right there, but it's giving thigh, and you know, I've got my ass out right here. My thong is up my behind. We've got Big Latto. She's sexy. Her tongue is hanging out. You know, everything is sex with our girls. With our girls, it's all about sex, grinding, and gyrating. Okay? It's giving ass and titties all day. You want to see it? Here it is. So I don't know if that was just my observation as far as where the industry is going, you know, what direction they're going with our youth. You know, it's nothing like a visual, you know what I'm saying, to really let you actually see what is staring you right in your face. Like I tell you all day long, I tell you every day, how social media, Instagram, you know, the girls, the TikTok, the viral challenges, everyone is trying to go viral. Everyone is trying to, you know, get famous, but it's all based off of what you look like, you know, what your body is giving, you know, are you no sil, no surge, do you have surgery, you know, do you got the veneers, do you got the hair? It's all about that for our youth, while the white Americans and the Latinas, you know, it's giving, I'm covered, I'm a virgin, I'm still pure, I'm gonna let you imagine what it is that I got going on. You know, I still want to have a career, I'm gonna be off in college. You know, it's always that preppy look, that clean, pristine look when it comes to white women and Latina women. But when the black, you know, young adults get into this, it's got to be all about booty popping, twerking, nothing left to the imagination. The men are, you know, drug dealers, dope dealers in the videos. The love interest is a dope dealer or a drug dealer. He's got money. Or if, like Chloe Bailey's performance, if the woman is the main character and she's actually the aggressor, then she's extra sexual. You know, she's got the best cookie in the world, her head game is good, you know, she's gonna be able to bring all the boys to the yard with her milkshake. You know, you're gonna have to pay to get it. I mean, it's all about that when it comes to our young women and our young men. So parents, we have to be present. We really have to be present, and we really have to come behind all of these images, and we have to really be there for our young adults and our, you know, our young teens, our young preteens. We have to be there for them, and we have to fix the narrative, because this is not it. You know, yeah, it could, you know, yes, at the end of the day, entertainment is entertainment, but come on, does it really have to be that, you know, sexually charged? Does it really have to always be about twerking and gyrating? I mean, if you look at the creative directors and the talent directors and the choreographers and the management and the labels that are behind these artists, some of these people are label mates. So what is it giving? Why do you work with the black artists and you push certain images and certain stigmas on them, but then when you have the white artists and the Latina artists, they have a different image. They have a different goal. It's a different image that you're trying to sell. You know, when we talk about these agendas, it's not so much, oh, it's this gay agenda that they're trying to push on our kids. No, for black children and for black adults, young adults, it is this agenda that you are only good for sex. You are only good for being a rapper, a drug dealer, ending up in jail. Because I'm telling you, this world is overpopulated. It is not enough room. So if our kids are out of the equation, then all these gentrified areas that they're building up, these high rises, these places, these condos, all of that is for their kids to go off to college, to go live these great, magnificent lives, while our children are envisioning, oh, I want to be on Instagram. I want to make it big on Instagram. I want to make it viral on TikTok. If we can keep them focused on Instagram and social media, then their kids, they don't have no competition. All it is just competition with each other. And it's enough of them. They got enough space. They got enough college. They got enough room. They can go off and live this fairy tale life, while our kids are stuck in the rut of social media and, gyrating and pulsating on Instagram and Twitter and arguing with each other about who's going viral, arguing with each other about who said what on the Shade Room, arguing with each other about who said what in the comments, arguing with each other about, does Nicki Minaj really have COVID? Did she really get COVID? Did she really not come to the VMAs because of her baby? Because she didn't want to give the baby COVID. Come on. We got our kids in the comments arguing over nothing while other nationalities compete. You guys have to really pay attention to that. So as parents, we have to be present, and we have to undo these narratives that these media moguls are passing down onto our children. Beyonce, Jay-Z, all of these so-called black people and black leaders, they are in on it as well. Why do you think they enlist a Chloe Bailey? Why do you think they enlist a Big Latto? Why do you think they give them all these millions of dollars to keep our youth blind? So that way they can stay sheep, they can stay sleep, while the rest of the world, while the rest of other nationalities' children, they progress and they keep moving ahead, while ours stay stuck. Got to keep filling up them prisons somehow. Got to keep filling them up to keep them, pumping out whatever money and whatever these corporations have to gain with these prisons. You got to keep them filled up with somebody. So you got to keep attacking our youth, because that's who they want to fill them prisons up with. So if they can keep their minds sleep, and they can keep them focused on gyrating, drugs, being a drug dealer, and wanting to show money on Instagram and have bands, gold chains, gold teeth, all that shit, that's what our youth have to look up to. The Camila Cabellos of the world and the Olivia Rodrigos of the world, honey, they all clothed up and I'm a Latina. Because, when you take a person from their culture, they don't know who they are. They don't got no identity. They just running around, running amok, these black kids. They don't got no identity. They took our culture from us, while these Latinas, these Asians, these people, they can just be, I'm a Latina. They still got their language. They still got their culture. They can go to their stores and they still, while living in America, they still have their culture. While we just running around, our kids just running around, they don't know nothing. Ignorant, dumb, deaf, and blind. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. So that's enough preaching. I'm done with my preaching segment for tonight. But real talk, we got to keep our eyes open. The fake woke stuff, we need to do away with that. We got to really pay attention. We got to really pay attention to what's going on. So, enough with that. Back to the entertainment. All right. So, yeah, no, I am not feeling Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey's performance, okay, I'm sick of looking at Beyonce, okay? I'm sick of looking at Beyonce. I feel like okay, so Chloe Bailey, of course, she did her Have Mercy challenge. She did her Have Mercy performance, okay? Oh, God. She did her performance. I feel as though the set, you know, it was bland. It was weak. They could have put more on the set. I feel like you can tell that she's absolutely studying Beyonce. She has studied Beyonce. Of course, Beyonce is her mentor. But I feel like Chloe Bailey needs to give us more. She needs to give us more. She needs to do more of her. She needs to be her. I am sick of looking at her and seeing Beyonce. I feel like when we watch her perform, when we saw this performance, it wasn't anything but Beyonce. Down from the blonde braids, the blonde, you know, she already has locks, but of course they're blonde. She's woven some blonde stuff in them. So down to the blonde hair, down to the outfit she was wearing, I feel like it was bootylicious all over again. I feel like it's a young Beyonce, reincarnate Beyonce. Yes, she's studying up under the great Beyonce. Everyone is saying, well, as a black entertainer, you should be studying, you know, you should be emulating the greats, just like people emulated Ray Charles, or they emulated James Brown, or, you know, they emulated greats. They feel like she's emulating Beyonce. She's a great. And in order for our legacy as black people to continue, now, these are comments that I've seen now. This ain't just me talking. This is shit that I've seen people say. That in order for us as to, you know, as have a lineage as blacks, she needs to be studying up under the great Beyonce, the GOAT, and she needs to continue as Beyonce would. I don't feel like that. I feel like she needs to give us Chloe Bailey. The girl can already sing. She already has a beautiful voice. She already has the vocals. She already has the range. I feel like when she's performing live and she's singing and she's dancing, it is directly Beyonce. I feel like we've seen all of this before. We've seen the dance moves that she was doing. We've seen that in Beyonce. The costume, we've seen that in Beyonce. Beyonce just did Homecoming. That was a fraternity HBCU college themed album, college themed videos, college themed performances, fraternity themed performances. This was the same thing, a fraternity themed performance, college themed performance. It's Beyonce all over again. I just feel like if Chloe wants to break out and do this, and she wants to be a performer, and she wants to carry the torch, I feel like she needs to get more creative. We need to see more creativity. Go outside of the box. Stop doing what's safe. Stop doing what, oh, this is what Beyonce did. It worked for her. It made her famous. You know, of course you got the creative directors, the people that she's worked with. Of course you probably have those people at your disposal. So get them to create you a fierce ass look. Get them to create you something that is not Beyonce themed. Get them to, you know, create something that is you. You need to start exploring who you are as a woman, as a performer, and start channeling who you are, and stop channeling and reaching deep to be Beyonce. Okay, Miss Mary says, I like it. Chloe is a lot like Beyonce, but I feel it's genuine. I see she enjoys it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, but she has that show about her being in college. Right, Beyonce has that. HBCU, Homecoming. That's what Beyonce just did. She just did that. The whole HBCU themed video, you know, she gave us Homecoming on Netflix. So I just feel like Chloe if she wants to do this, she wants to be a performer, she wants to, I can see that she's got it. I'm not taking that from her. I can see that she is a great performer. You can see that she gives it all she got. You can see that she really wants to do this, because the way they knocked her ass down on social media, and for her to get right back up again, and after they body shamed her and after they talked about her, and for her to keep pushing, that shows that she has what it takes inside. Yes, Chloe does have grownish, but what I'm saying, Chloe is emulating Beyonce. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Chloe is emulating Beyonce, and all I see here is Beyonce. I just feel like we've seen this over and over and over. We've seen this performance. We've seen this performance. It is Beyonce reincarnate. Now, is she gonna go far? Yes. She's going to go just as far as Beyonce, maybe even farther. I see Chloe as she continues to keep practicing, keep working at it, keep performing, keep having concerts, keep doing shows, keep working at it. I see her going just as far as Beyonce, maybe even farther than Beyonce. But right now, I feel as though she needs to tap in to who she is as a woman, as a young lady, who she is as a person, and let us see that. I feel like she didn't give herself a chance. I feel like she, we had COVID, she was busy, and make no mistake about it, how she came out on social media, that was all planned. That wasn't something that she just did. Oh, I'm stuck in the house and now I'm just going to start twerking on Instagram. I'm just going to all of a sudden start going live. I'm just going to start showing people my sexy side. No, that was very strategic. That was all Beyonce. That was all their PR people. You know what, Chloe? Take advantage of COVID while we're in COVID. Start showing images of yourself, sexiness, start twerking, start doing viral TikToks, start going viral, start showing people your sexy side on Instagram, on social media, Twitter, what have you. So that way, when we start marketing this song, these videos, when we start pushing you as a solo artist, the people already have seen somewhat of your sexy side. So all of that was strategic. That was not by chance. That wasn't just something that just, whoops, they did. That was very much planned. Beyonce is a genius when it comes to social media. She's a genius with what to show people, what not to show people, how far to take people, how far to pour people back, what to give, what not to give. Beyonce is very strategic. She's very smart when it comes to marketing. So that was not by chance. Chloe was already showing what she was going to be doing and what she was going to be breaking out as a breakout star, what she was going to be giving when she started posting on her Instagram live during COVID. That was not on accident. She wanted people to get used to the sexiness. She wanted to show people that she could do that. She wanted to show that I am an adult and that I'm going to be in a sexy space. So get used to it, bitch. It's coming. That's what she was getting us ready for. But like I said, with these performances, we need to see more Chloe and we need to stop seeing Beyonce. I feel like we just seeing Beyonce. Life with the Leonard family says maybe she was just paying homage to Beyonce. I mean, you could say that. I just feel as though it's expected that she would be emulating Beyonce. That's just my take on it. It's expected that she would emulate Beyonce. I feel like she should have came out the box and did something completely different. Did a flip mode so that people would not be saying Beyonce. I wouldn't want to be compared to Beyonce as a breakout artist. I would not. You could look at it as, oh, that's a compliment. Oh, that's her mentor. Me as an artist, me as the perfectionist that I am, especially with what I do as with this YouTube and stuff, that's artistry. I don't want to be compared to anyone. So if I'm breaking out and I'm doing my own thing, I would not want to be compared to my mentor. I would want to be known as an individual. So I would have, because I know that I'm studying up under Beyonce, I'm a solo artist, my voice, my vocal range, all of that is going to be compared to Beyonce just because people are going to do it. I would have went totally around and I would have went totally outside the box. I would have did the unexpected. That's just what I would have get, especially with what she has at her disposal. She's got the best of the best. She's got everything that Beyonce has at her disposal. So does Chloe. She has all the resources. Why not take advantage of that? Why do what's expected? That's just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. You guys let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I see, that you guys are already commenting about it. A lot of you, as you're saying that you agree with it, that you don't see anything wrong with it. In my opinion, I would have not done that. I would have done the complete opposite. And then that takes us to doing the opposite, doing the complete opposite. That takes us to Normani. Is Normani gay for pay? Is she gay for pay? Now, my question that I am truly asking, is Normani gay? Is she a lesbian? Is she bi? Has she come out as being queer at all? I am, from a different generation, so I don't follow all blogs. So I'm asking right now, I'm being genuine. I'm asking in the chat comments, is Normani gay? Is she gay? Is she lesbian? Is she queer? Has she come out previously saying that she is a lesbian? Has she come out saying that? Please let me know. I am very interested in knowing this. Is Normani gay? Has she said that? Because I'm really interested in knowing that. Because, honey, this performance, now, I love this song, okay? I love the song. Love the song. I love the beat. I love the sensuous rhythms, the sensuous undertones. I love the song. Love it. But however, I am really starting to get very bored with this narrative. I'm getting bored with this narrative, with women trying to give us shock value and acting as though they have to show imagery of lesbianism in order to shock us. I'm getting sick of that. If you're gay, that's one thing. But being gay for pay, gay for clicks and views, gay to trend, gay, lesbianism to go viral, to create controversy, to stir buzz, that is getting old. This song is a great song. She did a great, she had good choreography. I don't think that these braids, I don't like her hair. It's giving, she's bald-headed underneath these braids, because the braids have no roughage to them. They're just stuck to her scalp. All women, all black women that get braids, they know when your hair looks like this, that means that you have short hair. You're bald-headed or something. And these braids, because these braids don't got no type of snatch to them. This is just scalp. So that tells me that she don't got no hair underneath them braids. I would have got a different style, because I never like how braids look when they're stuck and close to your head like this. Now, y'all gonna get mad, but y'all know, black women, y'all know, when you see women with their hair braided like that, the braids are too thin, they are stuck to her scalp, it's giving bald head. Period. Okay, it's giving her hair short. I would have wore a short cut. I would not have put braids in my hair for this performance. I would have wore my hair short and sexy if you were going for a sexy look. I wouldn't have did that. I don't like those braids. I don't like the zigzag in the front, the way it's just doesn't look like a black African braided that. It looks like they tried to get some type of white stylist or somebody to put them braids in. That is not an African. An African on the corner braid shop in the hood did not do that. You should have went to the African, sis. That is not a good look. I don't like those braids. Now, Teyana Taylor, she looked amazing as always. Her body is on point. She is beautiful. Teyana Taylor is a beautiful woman. She is gorgeous. Teyana Taylor is that B. She is, always will be, always has been. Never will there ever be another Teyana Taylor. She is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, she gave body in this little getup right here. I thought she looked stunning. Now, Normani, if she had jumped on top of me and flung her coochie in my face like that, I would have forgot that this was a performance, and my reflexes would have get that out of my face. It was unexpected. All I saw was the coochie went up and the butt just, and I was like, damn, it just right all up in her face. And I was trying to understand, why did they have to do that? The song gives enough sensual, it's sexy already. You know, she was giving Usher moves with the dancing, but then she took it to Janet Jackson, you know, and everybody kind of remembered how she had that unforgettable moment on stage. But I am actually getting tired of seeing this gay for pay scene. I'm getting sick of women thinking that showing lesbianism, women on women interaction is what everyone wants to see. Everyone don't want to see that. The same conversation that we had with Lil Nas X, no one wants to see. People saying they don't want to see him with the men on stage. Oh, the kids, Boosie, the kids. But no one gets shocked and no one gets upset. No one says the kids when they see Normani jump up on Teyana Taylor and fling her behind in her face. It wasn't anything about the children. It wasn't, oh, cover their faces. It wasn't none of that. Now, on the other hand, like I keep saying, if you are a parent, you need to be present. If you see something like this and your kids is watching, you got to tell them to do like they used to tell us. Close your eyes and shut your ears. Close your eyes and shut your ears. Shut your eyes and close your ears. Same thing. You know you can't close your ears, and you know you can shut your eyes, but you can't close your ears, and you know you got that eye shut and you got that one eye you looking. I mean, so it's really up to the parents to control what it is that your kids are consuming. You know, at the end of the day, these performers, it's not up to them. But at the same time, our kids are the ones that buy this shit. Our kids are the ones that you are targeting. So, are they role models? Are they, you know, should they be held responsible for the imagery that they are displaying when they're performing? Does it have to go always all out to the sexual appetites? Oh, no, this song does not have any cause for Normani to jump up on top of Teyana and throw her vajayjay in her face. I'm just saying. I mean, you could see that the song was over. You know, it was done. The lights was about to dim, and she just jumped up there and threw it in her face and fell back. It was like a shock value, and it's getting old. The same narrative that it's okay for women on women sex, but it is not okay for men on men sex. So a lot of people were saying, what is the difference between Lil Nas X and the difference between Normani? What is the difference? Well, the difference is because when they envision two men, they envision the act. They are busy thinking about what they're doing and how they're doing it. When they think about the act of two women, that's always been a man's fantasy. That's always been what a man wants to see. And usually when they want to bring a third party in the bedroom, it's always an extra woman. It's not an extra man. It's always an extra woman. So stop trying to act like, you know, I'm all for the gay population. I'm all for the gay LGBTQ community, the gay community, the homosexual community. I am not homophobic or anything at all. However, I am kind of getting a little unnerved with that question, what's the difference? You guys know what the difference is. I'm starting to get a little fed up with the question, what's the difference between women on women and men on men? You already know what the difference is. When you look at women on women partaking in something like this, you're thinking of them touching and caressing and their body parts and what they're doing. When you envision men on men, you are thinking of the act of thrusting and what they're doing, the thrust. You're thinking about the thrust. That's why it's a little, you know, people like, because they're thinking about the thrust. They're not, it doesn't have that type of effect when it's two women. I'm just saying. You guys know that. So when they ask this question, what's the difference between men on men and women on women? You already know what the difference is. The men are thinking about two men and what that looks like. That is not acceptable in their eyes. It's not that they don't like gay people. They got gay people in their family. Everyone's got gay people in their family. It's not that they are homophobic and don't like gay people. They don't like the act that they are envisioning the two men doing. That is what they're thinking about. Period. They thinking about how they're doing it. So when they think about two women doing it, they're okay with that because they think that's sexy. And they think, I've always said, it's a double standard. It's okay for women to be a lesbian and be lesbians. It's all right. It's all right for women to have sex with each other and lick and lap on each other. That is totally acceptable. But when they start thinking about two men, they start thinking about that thrust. They start thinking about, oh, he about to climb up on his back. Is he really about to climb up on his back? He is really about to climb up on his back. That's what they do. It's nasty. Ugh. It's nasty. Ooh, that shit look like it hurt. Ooh, they gonna put it in the butt. That's what they thinking about. And I'm just brave enough to say it as a cisgender woman, as a whole female. I'm just woman enough to say it. So, Normani has officially joined the Gay for Pay Club. They are all gay for pay. They really are not gay. They really are not lesbians. They do not have lesbian encounters. They are all gay for pay. They do it in these videos. They do it on these performances. They do it on the stage because they want to have shock value. And it's getting old. Be creative. Come up with some other type of performance. Come up with something else in your performance as a talented artist. Why you gotta try to shock the world with being gay for pay? You're gay for pay at this point because you're getting paid to do it. You're getting paid to act gay. You're getting paid to act like you with it. You're getting paid to act like you like women when you know you don't. Period. Helena Hubbard says, you are correct. Gay for pay participants: Lady Gaga, Nicki M, Miley, Cardi. All I'm saying is when they are in these environments, you know, a lot of times anything goes. And when you start throwing money these artists' way, and these labels start throwing money, and they start saying, if you want to get up to this, if you want to have this type of exposure, well, you might need to do this. You might want to expose this. You might want to show a little bit of this. You might want to show imagery of this. I mean, Ty Tribbett, if you have ever followed any of his lives or any lives that he was doing during COVID, he talked about being on a phone call with management and releasing a new single and being told that if he would do this, he could get this. And basically saying if you would sell your soul, you could get this. And you could reach these amount of people. And you could go up to this level. And he's like, no, I'm not going that far. There are a lot of artists that, you know, when they have their little down moments, they might let you get a little peek inside to what they have to do and say for to, you know, to be able to increase their notoriety. So yeah. The shadow blog and your point. Oh, okay. You guys got it in the comments. All right. So, yep. Moving right along. Another gay for pay moment. Normani. Now, Jack Harlow and Lil Nas X. Oh, gosh. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Jack Harlow, he looked great. Lil Nas X, he looked great. Lil Nas X is a really handsome boy. He's very handsome. I think his chocolate skin, oh, he's so sweet and chocolate. A Hershey kiss. A little sweet little Hershey kiss. He's so cute. So cute. But he's just really pushing the envelope. And I feel like he's, at this point now, it's just a little bit too much. It's extra. It's like, okay, you're gay. We get it. We understand that you feel like you got to take the charge for this. You're leading the charge. You paving the way. You want little Montero to know that when you was young, now you are a champion for all this little Montero shit. You talking to other little gay boys. We get it. But the imagery is starting to be too much for me. Okay. I really wasn't... Excuse me, I really was not pleased with his performance. I'm really getting sick of the jail-themed, you know, that Montero jail. Like, I'm just really getting sick of this jail theme because we all know that jail is not happy. It is not pink shorts and pink uniforms and everyone's dancing and having a good time. Black young men statistically are being put in jail at an alarming rate. So I really am not pleased with the jail imagery. I feel like he could have done something different with this song. I would have been pleased if he had chosen a different imagery to go with this song. I'm really not feeling the jail environment. However, I liked how they balanced Jack Harlow. He did not have to be with the gay boys. When they did his segment, when he came out to do his lyrics, they were pushing weights and, you know, all the dancers kind of dispersed and went to the pushing weight scene because he's a macho man. So they didn't make him interact with the gay boys. And I feel like that is the perfect balance that the world needs to see, that in the industry, that you don't have to be pushed in with the gay boys. If you don't want to be with the gay rappers, you still can interact with them. You still could do songs with them, but they're not going to push their lifestyle on you. So I thought that that was really clever. I thought how they played into that, I thought that was great. However, when Rick James stepped on that red carpet, I said, this is Rick James reincarnated. I am not understanding why he chose this outfit. I'm going to put this up on the screen really briefly, and I'm going to let you look at this, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. You guys know that I have allergies. I had to get that, put my allergy medicine. I had to get that together. All right, so I was like, okay, I know that what's his name, Billy Porter, I think his name is. I know that he does a lot of these type of looks, but I just didn't like this one. And then the way he was standing on the red carpet, he was standing as though his leg was like, it was like a stick. It was like it wouldn't move, like he had a wooden. And then I'm like, oh, what are you trying to say? He got a wooden log down there, honey, that won't move. It's just too long, it won't move. It was like he kept, the way he was standing, like he was like Excalibur or something. I don't know, but he looked like Rick James meets Pinky. It was just a lot. It was a lot. I didn't like it. It was a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that look. I don't like the hair. He could have did something else. I mean, if you were going for, you wanted to shock, make a statement. At this point, everything with Lil Nas X is he's wanting to make a statement. He's wanting to shock the world. He's wanting to show gay men in a light that is feminine, but it's young and it's in your face. And I get it, but this was not the look. I didn't like this hair. It was like a jerry curl, meets a weave, meets a lace front, meets Pinky and Rick James if they had a baby, and this is who is their son. It just, no, it just wasn't that. But again, like I said, he is leading the charge for young gay boys. And I'm pretty sure when they look at him, they are proud. And I'm here for that. I'm here for the representation for young gay boys in America, especially black gay boys, because as I always say, they have it very hard growing up in the black community. They have been shunned. They have been beat down. They've been beat up. They've been, not given a chance, not given a place in society for a very long time. So I'm pretty sure Lil Nas X is feeling himself, and it's just not by coincidence that the industry is allowing him to do this. It's just the time. It's time for it. And it's just going to get, I'm not going to say worse. I'm not going to use the word worse, but it's going to get more and more flamboyant, more and more in your face, because that is sad to say it, but that's just the world that we're living in now. Everything is shock value. It's not for a genuine purpose. It's really for, it's time. They're ready for the gay boys. So we're going to really put it in your face. Like, we're really going to go all out. And it's just, it's really a shame, because I would hate for him to be used in that way. But if it's really what he wants for himself, well, then I'm here for it. But, I wouldn't want him to be used, if you get where I'm trying to come from. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want him to be used. But if it's genuine and the industry is really going to let him represent, then I'm here for it. Because for a very long time, they have not had a say-so. They haven't had a place. They haven't had a voice. So Lil Nas X is that voice. He's that voice. I just feel that if this is really genuine, if Lil Nas X is really genuine, then I want to see you be a little bit more serious. Because you was playing too much on this red carpet. You was playing with our feelings with this outfit. I feel like you could have did something else. This was not it. I need you to be serious. I need you. I'm proud of him too, Rion Mix. We are proud of our king. I know that's right. I'm proud of him as well. Ashanti says Randy Watson World Tour, right? That just wasn't it. It was giving, you need to change. But I just don't want him to be getting into being made a mockery of, allowing the industry to use him as a pawn. If you're going to lead the charge for the gay boys, then you lead the charge, and you don't be acting silly and making a mockery of yourself. Don't allow them to play you and let you be played and let you make you look stupid in the eyes of the public. Now, making a statement is one thing, but going too far and allowing them to make a mockery out of you and make you look stupid, that's another thing. Because you was playing in our face on this red carpet with this shit. This could have been a whole nother look. I see you got the titty out. I understand. But I need to know, is Lil Nas X, is he cis? Is he feminine? Is he masculine? I need to know. I'm not understanding the cross-dressing thing. I'm just not getting it. So I need to know, is he going to be serious about this? And if he's going to be serious, stop trying to, interject comedy with it and allow these people to make a mockery out of you. Because you got to understand there's a very thin line with what you're doing right now. Well, what you're doing right now is uncharted territory. And you do not want them to make a mockery out of you. You want to be able to represent your LGBTQ family. They're already calling you their savior, their king. You're representing them. So you want to represent them in a good light. You do not want these people and these industry people to make a mockery out of you and to make a fool out of you. Okay? Because y'all got to realize and you got to remember, when Lil Nas X came out, he was Old Town Road. He was Panini. He was riding, Billy Ray Cyrus. He was Miley Cyrus's brother. He was playing to the Disney crowd. Now, all of a sudden, he hit 20, 21, and he's Montero, and, he's the gay black boy that is showing all his gayness and all this imagery. I just want to make sure that it is not for commercial reasons, that this is really what he wants to do. This is really who he is at the end of the day. I don't want him to be making a mockery of. Period. Because this was just too much. It was ugly. It was just ill-fitting. It was poor taste. It just didn't look right. And then the hair was like you just threw this wig on. You had to know that you looked like Rick James. You looked like Rick James. You knew exactly what you looked like. When you looked at yourself in the mirror, when you went out on that red carpet, you knew this looked a fool. You knew this was not it. This isn't fashion. You knew this was a costume at the end of the day. So I just need to be sure that Lil Nas X is doing this for the culture, for himself, for the reasons of standing for young black gay boys. That he is not making a mockery out of the gay community, period. Because this was atrocious. This was ugly. This was like, how dare you come out here on this red carpet dressed like this, wanting us to take you serious. Oh, you want Lil Boosie to take you serious dressed like that. Come on now. The world is watching. Everyone is watching. Everyone is waiting to eat your ass up. And this is what you come out on the red carpet with. No. I'm starting to think that this is just a prop at the end of the day. Is Lil Nas X a prop? Now, he could be gay all he want to be. But you need to get serious. This is not it. Why would you come out like this, acting like you were acting a fool, making a mockery of yourself? Gotta think about that. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about this outfit. Do you think that this was a good outfit? This was a good choice? I mean, only thing that was good about it is the color. The color looked good on his skin because he has a really good skin tone for this color. It's like a mauve, like a light purple. That's always a good choice for people with this skin complexion. That's a beautiful color on that brown skin. He's a beautiful black boy at the end of the day. Beautiful, gorgeous, tone, body down. But that outfit, no sir. No sir. That outfit, hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Now another hell to the no, no, no. Doja Cat. Another hell to the no, no, no. No, ma'am. Nope. All night, it was a no for me. Everything that this girl had on, it was a no. Everything she had on, it was a no. The chairs. She was a worm. And then she was flying. No. No. I was trying to understand what the inspiration was for this outfit, the worm. I don't know, understand. And then I was trying to understand the hat. It was a chair. I mean, I was able to see that this dress, I think it had like some type of sword. It looks like some type of sword in there. And then, you know, there's horses on the skirt. But I just did not get the hat as a chair. That is not, I don't, that looks a mess. Looks a mess. It is, again, trying to go viral, trying to make a mockery to trend. I mean, if you look at this, it kind of looks similar to what this man on the moon costume had on. This is ridiculous. And anyone that would say anything different, this is ridiculous. There is no point, there's no merit, there's no background, no value, no meaning to this outfit. I don't understand. If maybe if she has a song or she has some type of video about this, drop in the comments, drop in the chat, let me know if there's something that goes along with this. But this is ugly. This is ugly. She's a pretty girl, and I don't understand why girl, go by. Let me tell you something. You see these braids? These braids are knotless braids. You see these knotless braids? Miss A, you see these knotless braids? Girl, I am serving looks. You see these knotless braids? I could take my hat off and serve all day. I could take these. I got edges too. You see that? I got edges. Good edges. I got good edges. You see that? Good edges. I got nice hair. Good hair. Yeah. You didn't have to block her. You didn't have to block her at all. These are knotless braids, Pooh. You see that? These are knotless braids, honey. Get like me. Get like me. 43. This is 43. This is what 43 look like. Get like me, Pooh. You see that? Get like me, baby. Get like me. You don't have to block people because I am not at all ever shy or ever ashamed of what I look like, because I know I look good all day, every day. All day, every day, baby. Okay? All day, every day. You see that? I got hats for days. Hats for days. Okay, so, yeah, no. This is a no-no. That is a no-no. And back to the scheduled program. That is a no-no. That is a no-no. And that just goes to show you that all of the younger people, all of the, what do you want to call it? Modernized people out there in America, in the world, Y'all are fooled by this type of foolery. Y'all are fooled by this type of fuckery. This is not fashion. This is not anything but shock value. To go viral, to cause excitement, to trend. And then y'all weirdos will say, this is cute. This is actually fashion. Because you are normalized to weirdness. You have grown up in a society that promotes weirdness, and you say that it's okay. We don't come from us 70s babies, 80s babies, 90s babies. We don't come, we don't play this type of fuckery. We are about labels, fashion. This is not it. This is some pillows, some cotton stuffed and made a costume and just said, I'm going out in this. I'm going to shock the world. And y'all weirdos is in the comments agreeing with it. This is nasty. It's ugly. But y'all were just calling her, wasn't y'all just calling her a colorist? Wasn't she just a colorist, or she thinks she's better than black women, or wasn't y'all just calling her a colorist? I thought she was a colorist. I thought she don't like black women, or she thinks she's better than black women. Wasn't she just a colorist not too long ago? I don't know. But this is not it. All night she was serving looks that look like this. Just a mess. A total mess. Period. Child, I'm with you, Cocoa Butter Barbie. I feel like we deserve an explanation as well, because that is not it. That is not it. That's not it. I'm sorry, but that's not it. I feel like we deserve an explanation as well, because that's not it. Okay? Sorry. So, Big Latto. Is Big Latto up next? Okay, that's the conversation that I want to have. Is there a career for Big Latto? Is she a rapper? Is she up next? I really like that song, the song that she performed. I really liked her new Mariah Carey, it's a Mariah Carey theme song, and I guess she did it on some other stage. I don't know if it was like a limited performance where it was just a snippet or whatever. But again, our black women, our black youth, they are barely clothed. They are licking out their tongues. They got their butt out. They got their butt done, their body done. They got on jewelry. They got the long nails. They're look at all this makeup and all of this golden hair and, breasts done. Latto is bodied down, honey. She done went from a little bit of something to all of everything, and she's really pretty. She looked good. I felt like her skin was glowing. She was serving. She really looked good. I mean, if you like that type of look, if you like to be half dressed and half clothed and you don't care if everybody's ass is out, she fit the mold. But do you think she's up next? Do you think that she's really a rapper? Do you think that she really stands a chance? Do you really think that she has an actual career? You know, I feel like she has these one-hit wonder type songs, and she has the potential to be a star, but she gets a little lazy. You know, like how the city girls do. They get out there and you thinking that they're going to wow you with a performance, and they're all dressed up. They're dressed for the occasion, and they look like they're getting ready to wow you with the performance, but then it falls on deaf ears. It's like, it's like that curl that really didn't curl, that didn't quite really, she got out there and she just, she started and then she pulled back, because she really hasn't had any performance practice or time, and she's really just getting started. So do you feel like she really has a career in rap? Is she an artist? Is she really going to be this big breakout rapper? I mean, I feel like she's got the look, she's got the package that these young people are looking for these days. She be dressed to impress. She's just like all the other little rap girls. She's going viral. Every time she posts, everybody's on it. Every time she's live, everybody's on it. But I just feel like she get out there, and you think that because she's so dressed up and she's got all the jewels on, she got the nails, she's all dressed up for the party. But then when she performs, it's just like, it just didn't do it for me. It's like it just wasn't giving nothing. So do you think with a little bit of time and practice, will she get better? And does she really have bars? Can she really compete with a Meg Thee Stallion, an Erica Banks, a Cardi B, a Nicki Minaj? Will her name go up in lights? Will she be a big star? Or will she just be Big Latto, stuck to Instagram, doing a little performances, hosting at clubs, doing little walkthroughs, getting a little bit of money, but not quite going on major tours, you know what I'm saying, opening up for major stars. She might just do a little open up, but not really have a major tour, you know what I'm saying, like be an international celebrity. Do you think that she has that power to be an international celebrity? Life with the Leonard family says she can really rap. Okay, so if she can really rap, do you feel like she's up next? Do you feel like she got a future in rap? Does she have a career? Because I just feel like she's just all dressed up and ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Like that girl that just gets all dressed up, in front of the mirror, does it for the gram, but doesn't have anywhere to really go. Where is she really going? Everyone is an artist these days. I keep telling y'all that. Everyone is online. Everyone, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff has made it possible for everyone to be everywhere. So, is Mulatto up next? Is she dressed up for the party and going nowhere? Or is she really dressed up for the party and getting ready to be a problem? Is she a problem already? I don't think so. Because when she came out to do that performance, if you watch the performance, it was like, okay, did she perform? She even had to ask herself, did I just perform? It was like she rapped, like it was only like almost 2 minutes. That was it. It was like she said a couple verses, she did a couple twerks, and then she had to even stand there and look like it's over already. So I just feel like she's all dressed up. She's dressed up and ain't got nowhere to go. She's that girl that can really make you think she's about to really give you something. And then when she do it, it's like, did she perform? Was she? Did she just? She did? Oh, I missed it. Life with the Leonard family says, I think so if she focused. I don't think she's fully focused. I would agree that could be maybe the issue, that she's not fully focused, but I just feel like it's halfway. She's not really quite there. It's like she's all dressed up, ready to go to the party, but ain't nobody pick her up yet. goo-wop over there. You need to work with her and give her, you know, maybe a coach, give her some lessons, you know, maybe they could do some practices. I don't know, but she needs to brush up on her skills so that when she does performances, she don't have to stand there and look like, did I just perform? Because that VMA performance, that wasn't it. I was just like, damn. And I kept rewinding it because I was like, okay, this must be some other type of stage. This must not be the full performance. So they just put her on a little stage off to the left. To the left, to the left. She just was off to the left. So, what do you think about Big Latto? Is she up next? Is she a problem? Is she already? I feel like even Asian Brat is better than Latto. I feel like even, you know, Asian Brat is giving us the Queen Vine effect. You know, she gonna ride that till the wheels fall off. She's giving us, I feel like she's even a little bit better and a little bit more polished than Latto. I think Latto is just really pretty to look at. She got the whole look going on, but she's just all dressed up, nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Asian might even be a little bit more better than Big Latto. So that's just my thoughts. Don't bite my head off. You know, I told y'all I was going to get through this. I was going to give y'all my thoughts on the VMAs. I felt like all of the performances were lackluster. They were not like, wow. They didn't give us a wow factor. This is not usually the type of material that I do. I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried something new. My allergies kind of kicked in a little bit. I tried to push through for it, you know what I'm saying, and give y'all a little bit of entertainment, give you some content or the VMAs, because I usually don't do these type of videos. So I'm trying to get into, you know, more celebrity gossip, more getting into social media and giving my thoughts on it. So bear with me because I'm a newbie. I am still learning. I am still, you know, this is all new for me. So please be kind. Please be kind in the comments. Please be kind in the chat because this is new for me. I stepped outside of my comfort zone and I said I was going to do it. And y'all know I got a lot of screens to work with. This is not StreamYard. So I be pushing buttons and pushing titles and I be giving it the way I can give it. So you guys, this was my recap and what I thought about the VMAs. Again, I feel like Lil Nas X, I really want you to be a voice for your community. I don't want you to get trapped into being a gimmick. Please don't let the industry make you out to really be an industry baby and be a gimmick and just be, you know, something that they just put up for show, but in the background they're laughing at you. Really, you want to make a statement and you really want to represent all of these little black boys, all these little gay black boys that are looking up to you. You really want to represent them in the best possible way, not making a fool of them, because this outfit right here is giving, I'm going to let these people give me money and I'm going to let them make a fool of me because I just want the money. I want to go viral. I want to be viral. I want to be a superstar. I want to be an icon. So I'll do whatever it takes to get there. And if that means making a mockery, and if that means making a fool out of myself, I will. We don't want that for you, baby. You are too talented. You are so gorgeous. You are cute, handsome, and you really have the world as your oyster. So please make it what you want to make it. Do not let the industry put you in this box that everything has to be gay. Everything has to be pushing this message that I'm gay, 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 gay. We know that you're gay. We know you're gay. We know you stand for gay rights. However, it's a thin line between a message and a mockery. And this right here is a mockery. Just like Doja Cat. This right here is a mockery. There is a difference between making a statement. There's a difference between art. There is a difference. This is mockery. This is you getting up on stage, making a fool of yourself. Why aren't the white artists the ones pushing the envelope? Why aren't the white artists and the Latino artists, why do they get to have these wholesome imageries? Why does their look get to be wholesome and clean? Why does their look get to be wholesome and clean? On the red carpet, everyone's in evening gowns. Everyone is dressed up for the party. When they are doing their performances, they're paying homage to their culture. They're still dressed. They're fully clothed. While our imagery has to look and be a look of seduction, the temptress, the sexual gyrator that all she's good for is bootylicious. Y'all better wake up. And y'all better look at this agenda, the real agenda. The real agenda. Come on now, Normani. I'm still struggling with these braids, sis. It's giving a bald headed underneath these braids. Now, y'all can get mad all you want, but you know that's what it looks like. But I feel like she was the best clothed out of the black performers. She was the best clothed, fully clothed, still looking sexy. But she was the most clothed of the evening. I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of seeing this imagery, this gay for pay, that if you want to go a certain level, Normani feels like, oh, I don't have what it takes in any other arena. I don't have a big body. I don't have a big butt. I don't have the big breasts. I don't got the silicone yet. She's given very much 7th Streeter, very much Aaliyah before, you know, she got famous, and she still had the little skinny body before she gets tempted to have surgery. So because she doesn't have all the body, she's got to give the gay for pay. Even though honey Tiana Taylor is body down. No seal, no surge, no nothing, just body. I mean, she's gorgeous. But the gay for pay narrative, I'm getting sick of it. It's old. We've seen it 1,000 times. We've seen it 1,000,000 times. How many times can we see a woman getting on top of another woman, pretending to be having a lesbian encounter with her, and everybody celebrates it? It's all okay. It's all good because this is what is acceptable. It's okay for the women to pop their vajayjays in each other's face and nobody gets all upset because this is what men want to see. It's okay for women to make a fool of themselves on stage. Because if you're not really a gay woman, if you're not a lesbian, this is what you're doing. You're making a fool of yourself. Why would you even get on stage and perform something like this if you're not gay? If you're not a lesbian? For what? What's the point? Your song has nothing to do with this. Has nothing to do with it. In the song, you're singing to men. You're singing to a man. So why did we have to have this interaction on stage? Because you just had to give some type of wow factor. Quite frankly, I'm getting sick of seeing it. It's old. It's old. So you guys drop in the comments and let me know what you think. I told you, I did my best. I got to go. My allergies, it's just draining and dripping. It's going, ooh, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Now, when I get done with this video, I will be uploading the interview that I did with Schemo Holmes. That is Cardi B's friend, the guy that Tasha K accused of giving Cardi B herpes. That's right, your girl did an interview with him, and I will be uploading that directly after this video. So you guys have a good night. I love you. Thank you for joining in. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. Me and my damn allergies. Okay? When I get out of the... See, where I do this video at, it is very dusty. I got a lot of dust. The air conditioner be pushing out dust. The lights, the studio lights give me dust. But when I get into my new studio, I ain't gonna have to worry about none of that. It's fully ventilated. It's all hardwood floors. I don't have to worry about the dust. And you don't have to worry about hearing me blow my nose all through the recording, and you don't have to hear me keep getting congested, because I know you guys get sick of me. Like, girl, you supposed to be a YouTuber and you got allergies. You got this damn stuffy ass nose every time you do a video. I love you guys. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.